And there we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. So, a bit of explanation, of course. First of all, regular viewers of the stream will have noticed new and less crowded interface. Because of the way, as I explained in Hello Dave, and in case you haven't seen that, try to change the layout of the stream. Because that now that YouTube is actually replaying the chat after the stream for people rewatching the stream, I want to get rid of the chat so to get a more clean view. That of course means that this is the first time I am that I'm playing with this specific setup or streaming with this specific setup. So if something is off, if some of the sound levels is not correct, let me know. Yeah, but again, there will be effects on the screen, hopefully doing today. And now that today's topic is location scouting for future videos. You see, a lot of the stuff that I normally do off camera would be to fly around to different locations that I have either heard of or have spotted something interesting myself that I feel like I want to go there. And I'll often just jump around from these place to place and do some just basic scouting, and a lot of the time I find out that it's not really that interesting, but from time to time I find interesting places that is actually worth doing a video about. And that's what we're going to do today. I have a list of locations that I want to go to and explore, so it's a bit of a gamble. It might be me jumping from one boring location to the next for 2 hours if we're unlucky. If we're a little bit more lucky, we might find something interesting that could potentially lead into a new video. And again, now that the topic is new videos, as you can see here, I've been out at the Guardian Ruins, so a bit of a spoiler, there might be videos coming up about that pretty soon. So, let's, I think I've already plotted the first, yes, so first location, you can see we out here where the Guardian sites are. Oh, that's quince. And the first site is in here at the edge of the bubble. So let's just get this ship outside of the mass lock zone and let's get going. And the first site we're gonna go to is or the first series of sites. I have 3 sites here on my list, and they are all sites that is kind of similar to what's going on at Daph's Hope, yet somewhat different. So that's why I want to go and have a look at those, because I think there's a chance that they might be maybe not better, but at least if we get something similar to Daph's Hope, it would be nice if have, because Daph's Hope is kind of it's kind of a little bit of a way out, so we could get something that was at least the same, it maybe the other edge of the bubble, so you could potentially have something that's a little bit closer. That could be nice. So anyway, I just want to scout it out and see what's there. And I've actually got a regarding the new layout. I got a lot of people have given me very positive feedback that they like the more cleaner look. And I must admit, I like it quite a bit as well. Myself, I especially am very happy with that banner. Let's see if I can activate it here. There it is, down there at the bottom. I'm very pleased with that. I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. That popping in, like I think it's every 5 minutes. I think the video is 5 minutes. It's basically just a small video running at the corner with a chroma key on, so I can make it transparent. Exactly, Fisher. It'd be nice to find, and especially if we could find a place that maybe offers more materials, because I've noticed that Daph's Hope doesn't give the highest grade. Maybe we could find something interesting, but we'll have to wait and see. But there are still, regarding the streaming setup, oh, should probably get going. There are still a few things that I want to change. The frame around me here, right now, it was very hastily done. I think that took, if I'm stretching it, about 5 minutes to do. So it needs, it probably needs an update. It was just, it needed something to make it look a little bit more natural than just have the face cam at the corner. And if I'm so lucky that someone actually subscribes or make a donation during the live stream, there will also pop up a notification box on the stream as well. And I'm going to rework that. The general layout of it is okay, but I want to change the design a little bit. So, do you know about... Yeah, I read about that. I do know about that Sagatua's Eye. I briefly read about it, but I haven't gone into too much detail with it, I must admit. As of yet, it's one of those need to look at kind of things, because... Yeah, it's actually quite fun that the color was... Because someone said they need an orange border so it matched the hot color. That was exactly what I was aiming for, and I actually did when I created it. I actually took a screenshot of Elite and used the color selection sampling thingy to try and match the hot color. But obviously the color didn't match quite as well as you could have hoped for. I can see my own stream out here. That's why I'm looking to the side all the time. But obviously the colors didn't match quite as nice as I hoped for. That's one of the reasons why I want to change it. So I will definitely have to change the colors a bit so it matches the hot a little bit better. Yeah, I like the fact that, because before, yeah, the pop-in banner, I really like that as well, because before I just had a big banner at the bottom that would take up a large portion of the screen all the time. And the only reason I had that banner was because I wanted to have the chat. And because I had the chat, I have to make the game smaller unless I want the chat to overlay. And I'm not a big fan of too much overlay on a stream. I mean, sometimes, and I think it's especially happening a lot to Twitch streamers. I don't know what it is with people on Twitch, but they always have a ton of clutter over their game. So they will have the game, and then they will have like a scrolling text with latest donations and a chat running and banners and everything everywhere. It's just too cluttered for me. I like at least the gameplay to be fairly clean, and that's why I'm beginning to use those pop-in banners instead. Hope that's gonna work. Chemical manipulators, yeah, they definitely spawn at Daft's Hope. It was a bit of a blow that the tanker no longer has materials. So so now we are stuck with only Daft's Hope. And I mean, Daft's Hope has been around for a very long time, but so there's many. Well, where should I start? There's many aspects of the game, but one of the things that takes the longest, I think, is definitely collecting engineering materials. And Daft's Hope is a godsend when it comes to that. It is probably the best place in the game for collecting engineering materials. And if Frontier someday decided that it's too easy that everybody can just get everything at one place, pretty much everything at one place, and they decide to remove it, then we are really in some trouble. So that's why I'm always on the lookout for new places for engineering materials. How many jumps do we have? 9 to go. Do I think the devs will nerf Daft's Hope? So that's actually a topic. It's a very interesting question, because I've actually been, for a very long time, I have been thinking that, and I wanted to do a video on it after the 3.0 relaunch, because there's actually some interesting stuff that's happened. I don't know if you noticed, but way back in 2.3, I think, the data beacon in Daft's Hope, you could rescan that. You could scan it and then log out, log back in, scan it again, and it would give you data. Then in, I believe it was the 2.4 update, they removed that, so you could no longer scan it. You would have to wait, I think it's a week, before you could scan it again. The materials will still be there, but they removed the ability to rescan the data beacon at the site. But with the 3.0 introduction, they added that back in. So now you can once again scan it by just relogging. And I feel that's very, very weird. I don't know if that was added in by mistake or if it was because they feel like some of the data would be too difficult to get if they didn't do it. But other things that they've also done, and this is actually quite a sneaky nerf of Daft's Hope. And that is that they've added, because on the surface it looks like it's a buff, right? Because they've added a lot of new materials. We now get the list of materials available at Daft's Hope has been increased. There's a lot more of them now. And on the surface that might seem like a buff, but in reality what they've done is before Daft's Hope would spawn a lot of tier 3 materials, some tier 2 and some tier 4. But it was mainly the tier 3, that area kind of thing that it would spawn. Rarely it would spawn tier 1 materials. It was actually quite difficult to get tier 1 materials at Daft's Hope. But now they have added a lot more tier 1 materials, and it seems like they're a lot more common. And since there are no more spawn locations, that means that the higher tier materials is now more difficult to get your hands on. But again, I guess that's to compensate for the fact that we can now trade them up or down using the material trader. Christopher, thanks a lot. Glad you liked them. Physical said you've been farming the barnacles. I tried the exact same thing a couple days ago, but I haven't been able to find any of them that gives any useful materials. I mainly got a lot of tier 1 and tier 2 materials. I haven't been able to. I mean, I spent, I think, an hour and a half at one of the barnacle sites and just killed those spikes over and over and over again, and I got nothing higher than tier 4. Very few of them, and I was very lucky to get a few tier 4, I think. Caleb asks about money making. Someone says, yeah, the passenger missions got a buff in the patch that was released yesterday, but the buff was very small. If I tried to take the economy passenger missions to Sweden as a baseline, before the buff they were doing around 8 million per hour. Now they're doing around 12. So it seems to me like they added, I tried with other types of missions, it seems like they added around 20% increase to the payout. I'm not really, I don't really think it's that big of a buff. I'm not really sure, but there are definitely others. I think they also decreased the payout for the wing missions, but wing missions is still, as far as I know, the most profitable way to make money. I did post a video about it some time ago, I think a week or two ago. But after the nerf, I think you can still do between 100 and 150 millions per hour if you manage to get into a wing of 4 people and you all have decent sized ships. But there are other methods that I'm still looking into. I mean, I've made it a habit because I made it a habit to always have some kind of money making method in reserve in case Frontier decides just to nerf something to death. I mean, and they can keep doing it, and there will always be something else. There will always be another way to make money. Whether they redeem it imbalanced or not, I don't know. But there will always be a method. Ah yeah, engineering burnout. Okay, how far are we from our destination? 2 jumps and we are at our first destination for tonight. Surface scatter missions, yeah, that works too. There are other mission types that I know can be pretty profitable if you really put your mind to it. Some of them are very difficult to fight though. Yeah, I would definitely recommend if you don't have an elite rank just yet, I would definitely recommend that you go and run the road to riches until you have at least exploration elite to get access to Shinrata, just because to get the 10% discount and have everything. Best way to get exquisite focus crystals, you get your favorite type of mission, whatever that is, and you just run them as quickly as you can, and then you choose exquisite focus crystals as the reward whenever you get the option, because they are only offered as mission rewards. Does Quince work again? No. Okay, we're in system. Yes, you can choose your reward now. Exquisite focus crystals can drop from ships. Okay, I think I definitely think the fastest way to get them is to get them from missions. I think it's way faster than any other way of doing it. Okay, chat back. Okay, let me see where we're going. We're going to. Wait, where are we? We're here. We're going to planet A1. That's not the system map. Must be that one then. There we go. And then we're heading to the coordinates, and we have to find this manually. Because GPS or any kind of location tracking is apparently not invented. We have to travel to 43.5 and a minus 134.2. I will just keep this over here because we're gonna forget that in about 30 seconds. Yeah, as Guy says, I think he's looking for exquisite boom data missions. They should give materials as or engineering materials as reward. So you should be able to go to Southern Seas, do boom data delivery missions back and forth. Preferably in a ship that can go on a medium landing pad or smaller, and then just get your exquisite focus crystals for days. No data missions, then it must be in an unfavorable state. Of course, boom data delivery missions will only be when they are in boom, but it's usually a pretty good place to go. Oh, Okay, let's see. We can get into this planet and figure out where we are. Where did the planet go? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's just hit the upper edge of orbital cruise. Okay, so plus 43, that means we need to go a lot more north.
Orbital flight engaged.
Like so. Let's start by heading north. And let's head in. I think this is a good... Not gonna get too close to the dropout zone yet. Still have a long way to go. Gonna turn a little bit because we're getting very close to turn this over to 270, I think. Sorry if I'm not paying attention to chat, trying to navigate here. 40, how much? 43? Okay, we can begin to descend now. Oh, we still have a long way to go here. Oh. Oh, we are close. We actually overshot it a little bit there. Actually quite has to go to 90 degrees. And then slightly less because that still needs to go up. To head in this general direction, I think. Okay, let's try to drop out here. This should be pretty close. Oh, that is damn close. I need to go to 43.5. And minus 38 and 0.8, so that means we need to go... Nope. Oh, point. What is it? 0.5. Yeah, 0.5. I really hope my intel here is correct. Are we even at the right body here? Wait, I have written A1. I'm not sure we're on the right planet. Are we in the right system? We're not... What the hell? Okay, I'm sorry guys, I messed up completely. We're not even in the right system. What the hell? Oh! We are in the right system. Sorry. I would... Oh, okay, my god. Okay, let's try that again. We are in the right system. I was looking at the wrong set of coordinates. We are and the wrong... Ha! Okay, we are in the right system. Sorry. But we need to go to planet 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then to H, A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh, wow. That one. I have two locations where the system names is pretty much identical. And I was looking at the wrong one. So we're just going to do a quick hop over to the right station and try that again. That was pretty fail. I definitely agree. It would be really nice if you were able to set a bookmark on a planet at specific coordinates. Okay, that's a bit of a trip. But this would take out the immersion, add more fun. And who is writing to me on Discord? Ah, okay, just. Jason, hello, and welcome to the stream. Get that back so I can see and get the chat back. Okay. Location 1, take 2, I guess. People asking if they want to do trade wing missions. I actually have a, if you go to, I think there should be a link in the description below the stream. There's a link to my Discord server, and over there there's plenty of channels where you can find people to play with. They even set up a looking for wing if you're looking for someone to play with. So I suggest you come over here. Is probably the easiest way to find people to play with. Jake says you got the Gauss cannons with my info. I'm glad that I could help. I'm now not paying attention, so we're just going to take a quick detour. Have a look at this lovely, lovely blue planet. SPT again asks about the passenger missions. Yes, they are buffed, but by very little. See, that's more like it. Planet H6H. That is correct. Oh, that's maybe a little bit too quick. Oh, that looks very nice. I like this planet. Look at all the canyons. It's gonna be hell to navigate, but... Okay, let's... slow us way down here. Okay, and this time we need to go to -22, so we need to go more north. Where the hell is the planet even? There we go. Okay. So more north, and then 100 and... Wow, okay, we are the... Never mind. We need to get this over to 90 degrees and then just go straight east. In that direction. And that one needs to go to minus something, so Wow, come on. Keep this under control. Slow down, slow down. Oh, what? Wait, what? Did I go too far? I think I went too far. I must have moved over the... It's very close to the... to this, I think, is that South Pole? And then this one needs to go further south. Like that. Minus 77. No, we're dropping out too soon. Oh, we didn't get into a glide. Damn it. And here's the problem. This ship cannot boost, so this is gonna take a while. But we are, I think we are pretty close. Microwave cooling hoses. I think they are also giving out as mission reward, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if this thing should jump over now. When we pass down to minus 180, it should go over to the plus side. Jack, I think you should look into mission rewards. I think that's where you get them. Is it going to jump? Oh, it did. It did jump over. Look at that. But I know there are different types of missions that gives different, that has a higher chance of giving specific type of material. So for instance, I think exquisite focus crystal spawns a lot from passenger missions, and I'm not really sure about the microwave the cooling hoses, what type of missions you need to do in order to get those. But I'm pretty sure that it is mission specific. I should be heading in the right direction, but I can't see. You guys let me know if you spot anything. Shock cannons, any good? No idea. Haven't unlocked them. Still 12 kilometers up, so it might be very small. And trying to see if I can spot it. Again, the coordinates we're looking for is minus 22.1 and 177.7. Lots of sevens. So data mission seems to offer a lot of microwave cooling hoses. Great fight engineering mod. Okay, so I'll definitely just have to engineer the power distributor on this thing so I can actually boost. With the extra time delay, yeah, you're right. There is a bit of a delay. But maybe it's in the canyon. I really hope that my intel is correct. That is unfortunately one of the downsides to this kind of activity is, I mean, I have a list of places I want to go. And if I'm unlucky, it might just turn out that there's nothing there at all. Maybe it was old information, something's been removed, or other things like that. But that's how it is when you just fly around and try to find stuff. So we are almost there on the longitude. So we can move over and then begin to just work solely on our latitude. Which should speed things up a little bit. Can't be, is it in the canyon? It must be in the canyon, we're getting so close. Let's move over and let's focus on... Because it's now in this direction. Or is it on the other side of the canyon? I'm very bad at judging distances because you can't really judge it just by the coordinates. You can kind of judge it by how quickly they're moving, because the bigger the planet is, the slower the coordinate will move. I am at the right planet, but I can't seem to see anything as of yet. Oh, hold on. JPSG, I'm just constantly looking, making sure that I'm at the right place, but I am. We should be here pretty soon. Can't see anything. We're just 1 degree off now. I'm afraid this one is a dot. Don't think there's gonna be anything. No, wait, I can see it. Look, there's a ship hovering above it. All the way over there. Just close to the edge of the mountain. You see that? Right there. That's it. Look at that. That layout looks vaguely familiar, if you ask me. It looks very familiar. We do have a data beacon there. That's a good sign. Let's try to get this thing on the ground.
Landing gear deployed.
Ah, come on. Alignment okay. Then land. Okay, now it's unsuitable terrain. There we go. Dale asks, what is this place? This is Camp C-NO4. It looks like another copy-paste settlement. Exactly the same layout as the Daph's Hope. But with a different name, I think. Ow. Oh, it has a new name. Exploration Camp. So let's see what we get. Let's start by scanning the beacon. We should get some data. Specialized legacy firmware. Okay, fair enough. Aha! Mechanical scrap. So it has engineering materials. Haha! Look at that. Another one stop, hopefully. Let's scan these data points as well. And they will read it later. Let's just have a quick run here, just to see what kind of materials are here. Chemical distillery. There's another data point. I think there should be 6 of them. 5 of them, apparently. That was grade 3. Conductive polymers. Chemical distillery. Just trying to see if I spot anything different than what we're used to. That comms link is not there on Daph's Hope, so they moved the comms links around. Heat dispersion plate. But the spawning locations of the materials are exactly the same. Have we scanned this? I don't think we have. Wait. Someone says that you can't buy anything on the Frontier site. Is that really right? Hold on. That sounds really weird to me. It looks okay to me. Boom, there we have it. I could buy a voice pack if I wanted to. It looks fine to me. Okay, let's continue. Focus crystals, all this. I think the material spawns are the same as on Daph's Hope. And we should have one last up here, which is galvanizing alloys. Okay, very nice. You know what? Let's get rid of the ship. And then let's figure out what's going on here. Sector 5 clear. There's no sign of life on this rock. I don't know what we're expecting to find. Project log. The habitat has been set up and all systems are in the green. It seems that there is some interference with the comms, but it's probably just some background noise. Okay. I guess it's not just background noise. Commander, we've been at this for days. I really don't see the benefit of continued scans. As I said in the report, lifeless means there is no life here. Okay, people are unhappy. Personal log. I swear someone at command is messing with me here. They say to go look, so we go look, but there's nothing out here. I don't care what the data say. Okay. Project locked. Perry has reported back from sector 60 to 26. We couldn't make out anything due to the damned interference. But whatever it is, he was excited about it. Hab on this one is P. Found some out here. Looks like crashed, giving off ionization, ejecting some comms, blah blah, closer. My god, it's huge. Jackpot, here, thing, made noise. So there's probably something on the planet that's crashed. It's been 6 days since we last heard from Perry. The search for his last known location failed. The search for his last known location failed to find anything conclusive. He just disappeared without a trace. The train tracks just stop. The tire track just stops. It makes no sense. Interesting. I wonder what happens if can we follow the tire tracks outside the camp? No, they just stop. So that's where he disappeared. There's also tire tracks here, but I think those are just here by default. Okay. I think we're gonna take a another go at this site just to be absolutely sure that there is indeed nothing else here. Just gonna write my notes so I know what's going on here. Dispersion plate. Maybe I should open my cargo hold. Flawed focus crystals, that's the same. Oh, configurable components. Those are pretty rare. At least on sites like this. Conductive polymers, I like those as well. More flawed focus crystals. Compound shielding. This is not too bad, actually. Okay, not bad. I think we're gonna give it one last go and then we're gonna move on to the next one. At least it's nice to have a second option, but again, it's pretty much the same, so if someone happens to have soap, something will also happen here. Yes, I play with HOTAS. No, this is not that hope. It's a very Well, it's a copy paste. It's a clone. No payment methods. I have no idea what's going. If you can't buy stuff. At the store, then I suggest you open a ticket. I don't want to try and bother with that right now. Dispersion plates, chemical distillery. Heat exchangers. Get that. Same stuff as that, so it looks like it so far. I haven't seen anything here that we're not getting at that soap. And the spawn rates in terms of rarity also seems to be very similar. So it's not like we're getting more rare materials or anything like that. Okay, let's scan that data point, and then let's get the ship back, and let's get out of here.
Incoming message.
Yes, this is exploration site in C-N04. It is. I'll post the location of this site in chat in case someone want to go here and have a look themselves. There's nothing here that you can't find at Daph's Hope, so it's not a huge new discovery. Exploration camp, that's right. But at least it's nice. So where is this located actually? See, that was the point that I made at the beginning of the stream. That Daph's Hope is here. And this is over here. So if you're living in this part of the bubble, or you're over here, it might be nice that you don't have to go all the way over there. That you can go here instead. It's still kind of out of the edge. But it's nice to have something at the other end, so you don't. Maybe it's closer, and it gives the same thing. Daph's Hope is nerfed. I'm not sure I would call it nerfed. It depends how you look at it. There we go. Yeah, that would actually be right. It'll look cool if they had some kind of lore database, so everything you scanned you could find again. Okay, landing gear up. Let's get out of here. So that is done. That is done. Now we're going to the other system that I got confused about before. I hope it's not too far away though. God. Well. Fuck. Let's try. I have another site that I want to test as well. Let's see if this is any closer. Which host do you? I use the Cytec X56 Rhino. Yeah, this is definitely closer. Let's go for this one first. And then we're gonna go for the other one later.
Frameshift drive charging.
This should only be, yeah, 4 jumps. This is just around the corner. And it might very well be that this site is just another exact copy. And if it is, well, great. If it's not, then we'll see what we get. Might be nothing, might be lucky. Yeah. While we're at it, and while we're heading to the next location, remember guys to drop the stream a like if you liked it, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I will probably be making more engineering videos. I actually have one already that needs to be rendered coming up. It's not technically engineering, but it's similar. But again, I have 2 more locations on my list. Well, we spent an hour going to the first one. I hope we're gonna do this a little bit quicker this time. And I have a 4th location that I want to go to, but we'll see how much time is left at the end of the stream. Technical Bruce says I have found that since the new update, unknown signal sources are less than giving. After which update, the 3.0 or the 3.0.3 update, the one we got yesterday? Because I was looking for high grid emissions. I've been having a lot of luck in this update. With the high grid emissions. So to me at least, it seems like they've been slightly buffed. It might just be that I've been more lucky. I don't know. Okay, so after the patch, okay, I haven't tested it out since yesterday, so I'm not sure about that. That fuel consumption, if you try to fit extra fuel tanks, why? I don't need an extra fuel tank. I have a massive fuel scoop. There's no reason to carry around a lot of fuel. I would even consider downgrading the fuel tank to half the size, because I don't really need it. If I just plot the route only to scoopable stars, I just need enough fuel to make 1 jump. And then we're good. Okay, scanning the system. Yoink. And now we're going to planet, let's get this right this time, 1B. Less scooping. It would be the same. And again, over long distances, it'll be the same. Again, yes, less scooping, but if I carry more fuel, I can't jump as far, so that would be more jumps. And I would rather scoop than have an extra jump, because I can scoop while I'm just moving around the star anyway. So I would definitely, yeah, I'm definitely happy with the fuel tank in this thing. Doesn't need to be fast or be any bigger. It's perfect the size it is. Exactly, always carry a scoop. Jason says just joined the stream. What's going on for content? We just finished looking at the first site that we're scouting now today, and we're now heading to the second one. And this is in HR 5991, which should be the system we are in. HR 5991, and it is on planet 1. B. Yeah, right. 1B. That should be that one. So let's head up there. Yeah, not necessarily looking for materials, just looking for stuff. It's not necessarily material hunting. It can be anything. We're not prospecting for raw materials or anything. It might be we can be lucky. I would really love if we could find a site that has a lot of data points, for instance, so we could have a one-stop location for data. That would be absolutely awesome. And coordinate this time is 33.4 and minus 2.17. But I hope this is a small moon. The smaller the moon, the easier it is to navigate. Oh, 1,600, that's a big moon. Oh, but there's two moons very close. Oh, it's a moon with a moon. Let's have a little flyby on that thing. Look at that. This almost looks like the moon. One-stop shop, exactly. That's the only reason, one of the reasons to go to Shinra Tedesra. One stop for all modules at 10% discount. Oh, we do already have coordinates. Wow. Okay, so 33 means we need to go north, and that means we need to go a lot in this direction here. Let's get into orbital mode so we can actually begin orbiting. What did I say? 33, so this needs to go up. It needs to go this direction. -33 and -2. Oh, stop. Overshooting now. I turned the wrong way. Damn it. Let's go in a spiral here. And let's head straight north. $33 what? 33.4. So just drop it here. So -2, 1, that means this needs to go in approximately this direction. And this one is 33, 4, that means it needs to go down, so that's this direction. We managed to drop out pretty close this time. That looks like a ship out there, right there in front of us. You guys see it? There's a ship. And there it is, right there. There's 2 ships actually. Again, layout looks... No, it is actually different, isn't it? Ah, this is definitely a new layout. See, the beacon is at the other end. So this is not just a copy-paste. Okay, let's have a look at this place. Hybrid capacitors. It looks like we got another one stop for more materials. As always. Let's scan it.
Incoming message.
Modified consumer firmware. Fair enough. Okay. So now that we got a new layout, it's interesting what we get here. And there's also, as last time, wait, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, let's just do a quick head count here. How many material spawn points are there at Daph's Hope? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? 10 spawn points, I think. So let's count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 5. Oh, there's 2 here. 6, 7. trap. Oh. But I think that's about it. I think that's all there is here. Nope. There's something here as well. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. It seems like it's the same amount. Ah, did I get this thing stuck now? Nope, I'm out. Okay, let's scan the data points and let's see what's been going on at this place. Wait, what? Why did it play this twice? But thanks a lot for subscribing. Okay, there's definitely something up with that banner there. I need to fix that. Okay, there's only 4 here, so let's see what's been going on at this place. Personal log. It was here a few days ago, I swear. Dr. Levi's said I'm lucky not to be fired for dragging them all out here. But thanks a lot for subscribing, and sorry for the dumb notification. I'll figure that out after the stream. No, someone dragged someone out here, but it was right here. The proof that exists. Someone was messing with me. There's no way. So he found it. They all think I'm crazy, but I found it. It's definitely not a natural secret or background noise. So they found another signal. And and now everything's classified suddenly. Okay, so again, something mysterious happened. Good, well, congratulations, Sparrow, then. Okay, let's try to give this a another go. It seemed to me that the material output here was a little bit more low grade than it was at the other side. But let's see what we get. Grade 3 materials. Grade 3 again, okay. And maybe I should open my cargo hatch. So 3, 3, and 4, that's actually pretty good so far. Might just have been unlucky last time. 4 again. Wow, this is actually pretty good. Two this time. 2 this time. And also 2 here. The location of the items though. Oh god, no. Yep. We're stuck. Nope. We're out. Okay, can we try to get a top-down view of this site? It seems like most of the materials is located here in the southern half. We haven't actually been all the way up to the north. Maybe we should try and go there. I don't know if that's the north, but the entrance. Ah, there's even more materials. Which is also grade 2. There's a lot of grade 2. We had a good run at the start. Oh, hold on. I think there's a crashed satellite. Let's go and have a look. Wow. Okay. No, where did it go? See, that's the base and my ship. Okay, never mind. Could have sworn I saw something. Whee! Okay, one more try and then we're gonna leave it. So let's have a quick fly around here. So there's one there. If you start here, and you then move over and take those 3 there, that's 4. Then you take that. No, that's a rock. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. Okay, let's try this. Grade 4. Grade 3. I am constantly driving into stuff. Grade 2. Another grade 4. Wait, we missed one in here? Okay. Six. Seven. And I think that's it. And then the data point, obviously.
Incoming message.
More specialized legacy firmware and unusual encrypted files. Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? It seems I can't make up my mind if the spawn rate of higher tier materials is slightly better, because we're not getting a lot of grade 1 materials here. And let's set again top-down view. There's one back there, and then there, and then there's the 3 over there, and the 1, and then that one there. Yeah, hold on, I'll link the location in a bit. Okay, so here's saying that we don't get any grade 1, we get 1 here. So that's grade 1. Should be run around the corner here. Which is also grade 1. Now this game is just trolling with me. Oh, there's 3 over here. Which is grade 2. Grade 3. Grade 2. Grade 4, chemical manipulators. Nice. More grade 3. Got a lot of grade 4 materials. Yeah, there's a lot of grade 4 here as well. It seems like it's pretty much the same thing. But hey, we got a second one. That's 2 of them that's actually turned out to be a positive. That's pretty good. Okay, let's get back to the ship and move on to the next one. And I promised to post the location, which I will do now. There we go. Copy that and paste in chat. There you go. Oh, look at that moon. That's pretty. I found the location by scavenging the forums and hold on. Oh no, stop. Ah, damn it, hold on. I managed to... I think I posted the wrong system, maybe? Did it work? No, it was the right one. Yeah, here we go. HR, that's the system we're in right now. This is where we're at now. And now we just have the pirate catch left. We need to go and look at. Yeah, farming high grades is still quicker. I agree, but if you don't go out and research this kind of stuff, you would always be farming high grades, and there might be something out there that was even better. And someone have to go out and research this kind of stuff. If okay, so this is gonna be quite a bit of a trip. We have what, 16 jumps to go.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, and you would be surprised by the amount of hours I've spent doing exactly this, going from one place to another. And to be honest, in most cases, it's turned out to just be nothing. And maybe the data was outdated, something's been corrected. And in rare occasions, you come by something that's actually worth mentioning. This one is okay. I mean, it's more of what we already have. But I think the fact that we have a new Daph's Hope at the other end is pretty good. But now we're heading across the bubble to a last location. Oh, is that going to be last location? Maybe it's going to be the last location. That depends. Let's see what time is it. So, again, we're about to be on the road, but not quite. But back to travel. So, give that stream a like if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. And, oh, don't fly to the star. Yeah. And that should be it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Can you post the correct location? I have posted the correct location. We have just been at HR 5991 planet 1b at the coordinates 33.4701 and minus 2.1706, which I just posted. That is the location we just left. The new location. Yeah, posted twice even. Yeah, I could post the new location. There you go. So to the guy who mentioned the problem with the size of the fuel tank, notice that my fuel tank is always full when I make the next jump. That's the whole point. You never run out of fuel. And get the stream back so I can see what I'm going. What's the jump range of my ship? Let's see here. It's 58.2 without any fuel on board. And again, I haven't engineered this after 3.0. I have not got around to upgrade the frameshift drive. So there is potential to get it even further. I would really love for this to go up at the 60-65 kind of range. That would be really nice. Oh yeah, while we're at it actually. So some of you guys might have noticed that I've begun in Hello Dave, which is my this fucking chair. I've to always put up a poll in Hello Dave asking what you guys would like to see in the next live stream. But of course, if you have suggestions, oh, there we go. If you have suggestions, feel free to post them either in the chat or in on the Hello Dave, and I'll take them into consideration. Okay, people asking about. So I get asked about my build for my Anaconda on almost any stream where I take it out. Build video for exploration Anaconda. I could probably do a build. So my point is, I don't want to do a video specifically for the ship that I have, because the ship that I have is built for a very specific purpose, and it is a camera conda. That means that I'm using it for recording videos. That means that I have a lot of stuff on board that most people don't need. For instance, I carry a fighter because I use it as a camera drone. So I will take it out and attach the camera underneath the fighter and use it as a drone. But I could, yes, I would consider doing a Jumper Conda exploration guide build if you're interested. Thargoid hunting solo. I am crap at Thargoid hunting. It would be me getting killed repeatedly by Thargoids for 2 hours. And it's not something I can have ready for next week, because I haven't even got a properly engineered ship for Thargoid hunting. But it's a good idea. I definitely want to do more Thargoid huntings whenever they begin to show up again. I agree, many of the locations are very similar. It's the same kind of structures, just, well, in some cases even placed in the exact same same layout. But yeah, Thargoid hunting could definitely be an option. I know a lot of people who would be, but yeah, solo, yeah. I know some people who would be interested in that. Any Skull ask any where did it go? Any tips on getting specialized legacy firmware without risking a bounty? That is, yes. See, I'm going to do some shameless self promotion here while we're approaching this star. I have a spreadsheet. I've talked about this so many times before. There we go. I have a spreadsheet where I listed pretty much all the engineering materials in the game. So if you want to find specialized legacy firmware, there it is. You can get this from scanning the satellites. Oh, how do you scan the satellites, you ask? You click on this video and it will then explain it to you in detail how you do it. And the link for the spreadsheet will be posted in chat. There you go. That's my recommendation. New ships and weapons with engineering. Could be a few episodes. Yeah. Right now my focus in terms of engineering is getting the Corvette up and running, because I have been promising people for pretty much since New Year's, around Christmas, when people began to ask if I wanted to post my Corvette build. And it's not done yet, but it's definitely getting there. I hope I can have that finished within a week or two, and then there will be a build guide for my PvE Corvette. And if you saw the stream last week, I ended up spending, I think, 3/4 of an hour just min-maxing the shield boosters on it, and I must admit the shields on that thing is gonna be amazing. And I already have other commanders who've copied the build that I'm going to use. and who then wrote to me and said that they took it out and it was, they said it was a pretty amazing experience because that thing could just tank for days and would just never run out of shield. So I'm definitely gonna do a build video on that ship as soon as I've done engineering it, but I want it to be done with at least most engineering. I might skip a few modules, like if collect the limpet controllers or life support, like those kind of things that are not massively important for the builds. See, now we're getting into a problem here. We're running out of stars to scoop. And the next one's not a scoopable star either. So let's just get rid of that. There you go. Yamek's last video. That depends what his last video was. What the hell's going on? Sorry guys, did someone... Can you... I don't know if the microphone's picking this up. It is. Be right back. Can we get into the scooping range? Be right back. Okay, back. Apparently someone decided that it was a good idea to fire up some fireworks just outside my window. He claimed shields. Where were we? Oh yeah, Yamik's last video. He bitching about shield was OP. He's claiming shield was too OP. I don't know if I don't feel shields are OP, but no, I haven't watched that specific video, not fully, but I have seen it. I've seen the thumbnail, but that's about it. I don't see why shields are OP. I mean, it might be. I guess maybe in a PvP situation, PvP would maybe feel like it's OP. I don't know, because you can get that. You can get so much effective hit points out of a shield. Not necessarily raw hit points, but I don't know. But I think it's fair that people have an option to. I mean, if people didn't have the ability to fit large shields, they would have next to no defense against PvPers other than fitting a PvP ship themselves. And there's a lot of people, me included, who don't really do the PvP side of the game. So they're kind of hitting, yeah, but yeah, Darren, exactly. That was my point. Fireworks in March. That seemed a little weird. But okay, someone must have something left over, I guess. Okay, we should be there pretty soon. Ah, okay. So someone else is having a New Year's. That makes sense. Okay, we're 3 jumps out. Almost there. I blame Chinese. Okay. I didn't know. Yeah, ED shipyard. Gary, I remember that we talked about it on email. ED shipyard is looking very promising with the new update, but it's still in beta. So so I will probably wait until that's out of beta. No, it's not a Danish thing. A video on other tools would be handy for new players. Yeah. One jump. Almost there.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
See, the problem about doing a specific video on third-party tools is there are so many of them that I would not be able to cover all of them in one video. And regardless of which I choose, there will always be someone who felt, oh, why didn't you include this or this or that? So if I had to do it, I would probably just do the ones that I use. So, okay, we're in the system now, and this is the right system, D427, and we need to go to A1. Oh, that's a small one. I really hope. I really hope.
fuel scoop.
But I think what Gary was talking about was a more in-depth guide on how to actually use the shipyard, because of course there's a lot of new stuff in the new update. But it is still a little buggy. There's still a few bugs in it that at this point, so they'll probably be ironed out. Oh, gotta overshoot this one. Let's try that again. Looks like it's pretty small, which would be lovely, because that's gonna make it a lot easier to locate. Scanning. Almost done. There we go. Let's go and have a look at it. See how big that thing is. Yeah, 1,000 kilometers. That's much better. Oh, it's pretty. Behind the scenes on the maintenance. Oh, that's actually a good idea. But I agree. That is a shame that Elite needs third-party tools, because it does. You need it. It's gonna be hell to play this game without. Okay, we are here and we need to go. Let me just highlight the coordinates so I don't go to the wrong place. 45, that's straight north to start with. Then we'll adjust it from there. And actually we know... you know what? We actually need to go closer to 90 degrees. No, sorry, this one needs to go... Ah, okay. Completely wrong direction. Let's go to 270 degrees. Which is right there. And then this one needs to go down, so we need to head further south, which is this direction. Let's try to go at 245. And now back up to 270. Okay, we can lose some altitude now, I think. Because we are getting pretty close. Actually, we can lose a lot of altitude now. Just do an emergency drop. Maybe not. Gonna go down as steeply as I can. And here we're going to flip this thing around. Okay. Oh, look at that. That is pretty. I like that. Okay, so directions. We need to go northward. North, this in this direction-ish. Start by heading straight north, and then we'll correct it from there. And then this one needs to go 34.2. Then needs to go down a little bit. This is this direction here. Okay, Midi says that you haven't played Beyond yet. What would you say is worthwhile coming back to the game? If you haven't played since Christmas. If you haven't played since Christmas, I would say... Oh my god, what's the biggest... What would I... That depends again. That depends a lot on what you like in the game. I mean... I enjoy min-maxing everything that I can get my hands on. Oh, pay attention to where I am here. So I really enjoy like the new engineering system. I like the less RNG that's in it, less RGB. But again, if you like exploration, there's a lot of new planets to look at. Well, planet details have increased. Oh yeah, wing missions is pretty nice as well. And I think a lot of people are having a lot of fun with them. Okay, now we're getting very close again. $33.5, 43.2 should be. $33.5, it's there. Ah, it is right there. Can you guys see it? This looks different. It's difficult for me to see stuff on the night side of the planet because I have this huge light right in my face. Let's take a quick flyby here. We can get a look at it from above. Hey, look at that. It's quite small, actually. Oops.
Landing gear deployed.
Something here. Interesting. And of course, if you like hunting Thargoids, there's new Scout you can go and hunt as well. That's also new. Look at this place. Okay, so that looks like there's no materials here, only comm beacons. Gonna scan them again. But I like the layout of this site. Okay, that didn't go through. Fair enough. Let's try again.
Incoming message.
Specialized legacy firmware. What grade is specialized legacy firmware? Grade 1. Wonderful. And what did the getting your hands dirty? Stash to loot, so it is just a pirate hideout kind of thing. Looks like a hideout at least. I kind of like the lookout of this place. Looks pretty neat. But there's not a lot to do here. What's the name of it? Authorized vehicles only. Like what fence is gonna keep people out? Okay. Let's take a quick drive around just to be absolutely sure we didn't miss anything. Just go around the outer perimeter. Oh, hold on. Can we get up? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Nice. Okay, here we go. Backflips off the roof. Ah, ow. Almost made it. Let's give that another go. Okay, so it seems like this is an interesting place to visit, but other than that, not a lot going on here. Oh, didn't meant to boost there. There we go. Use the jump ramp. Yeah, okay. We can do that. Ah. You know what? We actually have an even better ramp over here. Is that the ramp you were talking about? This one? Yeah, the roof access one. Okay, let's do this. Drive assist off. Let's get even more run up here. Okay, here we go. And one backflip. And two backflips. And on the wheels. There we go. That's quite the distance. Better with drive assist off? Yeah. Okay, let's try something here. I have an idea. See if we can get some cinematic action shots here. How far can we get away with the camera? Okay, here we go. That didn't go well. Nope, that didn't go well at all. Not at all. No, I'm stuck. I was trying to drive it up the ramp. Yeah, this one is proper stuck. Look at that. We went full force into the rail, and now the wheel is stuck underneath the railing. There's no getting out of this one. Yeah, this one definitely stuck for good. Try to go full reverse. Nothing. So there's only one thing to do in situations like this. Oh wow, look at the heat. 500%. 600%. Oh, we can't go into external camera mode. Can we reach 1,000? 1,000%. Bye-bye. Board hopping sometimes help, but I doubt that this one would. Luckily, I came prepared and I brought another SRV. For this exact reason, I brought a spare SRV. Again, because it's a ship that's built for video work. So I need a spare SRV in case I need a video of an SRV getting destroyed. Okay, we need to move my old SRV out of the way. So you go away. Like that. Bye-bye. And this time we're gonna line us up. Very careful. And then gonna move the camera back in the position it was before. So something like this. Lock that. I have no idea where I am. I'm just... Whee! Huh! Okay, did I land on the wheels? Yes! Oh my god. A little bit of a shame that we couldn't see the full SRV in the jump. Let's try a shot like... See, this one would probably look good as well. And if we then did a wide angle shot, maybe something like this would be good. No, I want that like nice close to the SRV kind of shot, like that. Why are we not here yet? What? How the hell did it... Okay, here's an idea. Let's get up. One last thing. Let's get up on the roof. Like so. And then let's see if we can make it all the way over to the Anaconda. I think it's going to be stretching it a bit, but... Oh, no problem. Or is it? Oh, no. Ah, that was close. Okay, we gotta give myself a little bit more run up. Yeah, that was pretty close. I don't think it gets... No, don't get stuck. This is my last SRV. Okay, I have no idea what I was stuck on. Oh, this is difficult because where the content... I know I could just move the ship, but that would be cheating. Because we need to head out in the exact direction. We're gonna reverse up. Okay, there's no more room here. And then I'm going to set the handbrake. Gonna go full throttle. Drive assist off. Oh, did I miss it? Ah, I think it's too far. I don't think it's doable. I think that's simply just too far. We're so close though. Okay, one last try. This is pretty... Because what if we did not do that? What if we, instead of going straight, go all the way down here to this corner here? And we then drive something like this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Damn it. So close though. So close. Anyway. I think I'm gonna call it here. We did manage to find a few good locations, I think. I mean, the 2 locations with engineering materials was pretty good. Whether it's worth a video on its own, I don't know. But at least it was interesting to find another copy of Daft's Hope, I think. I did have plans, if time allowed it, to go and have a look at some of the asteroid bases that are still located. If we go out here for some of these nebulas and we go for like economy, you can see here, for instance, out here there are 2 systems. No, stop that. Where did that nebula go? California Nebula. You can see there are systems out here that are actually inhabited. That you can go out, and I was planning to go out and visit just because I haven't been to those deep space asteroid bases in a while, and it could be interesting to go out and see what was actually going on out there, if there's anything new, especially with the changes to mining missions. It could be fun to go out and have a look. So I was planning to go out here as well, but that would probably have to be another time. But at least for now, I'm really glad you guys wanted to watch. If you haven't given the stream a like already, please do. And subscribe to the channel, and also come over on Discord, of course. Nice active community, and there's currently a lot of people running the wing missions over there. I've set up plenty of the voice chat channels and looking for group channels so you can find people to play with if you're interested. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for today. Yeah, remember to tune in next week, same time, same place, and until next time, I'll see you guys in space.